I think I'm innately a very self-driven individual. That entrepreneurial spirit, I don't think there's any other place that I can genuinely unleash in full potential. Growing up, I never even considered coming to Shanghai since the last time that I was here when I was little. And fast forward, a decade later, here I am. And it couldn't be more different of a city than the one that I last visited. And to be able to come back here and live through a different Shanghai, but hopefully to also motivate and inspire a new generation of Shanghainese, it's pretty unique. I think market entry is one of the most rewarding parts of international development. I think for Lululemon, partly because it is a West Coast company, to embody that more experimental attitude and hiring a full team here, allowing us to have full control and genuinely being entrepreneurial managers who are held accountable for all aspects of the business, the good and the bad. And then having that sandbox to be able to create, to trial and experiment, truly thinking from a locally relevant perspective, what does China need? And to create from that space, I don't think very many other companies are standing for that. Health as a concept in China has always been there. It just bubbled up in ways that in the West we don't associate. It's not, heavy weightlifting, it's not going out for a sweaty run, but rather it's, the study of Chinese medicine and the yin and the yang balance. So pairing the Chinese's emphasis on well-being, giving it a modern spin is what we're trying to recreate. We want to come in holding on to a lot of those cultural values that Lululemon stands for, in North America, and we want to replicate that here. It's not just about seeing them in our products or wearing our brand. That's not the point. What ultimately gets me fired up is thinking that in 5 years, there is more people practicing yoga, running, trying a dance class, going for a swim, seeing people pursuing an active lifestyle just because. I think that's what it's all about. We just want people to have fun and try fitness, to challenge and encourage people to think about a balance in life in a market that has typically and historically been all about growth and ambition. That's also very important to what we do. In today's world where there's so much competition and the business environment is a lot more mature than it used to be in a city like Shanghai and in Asia regionally across the board, you can afford to just, trial a new product iteration, try to target a new customer group that you wouldn't otherwise think of. The opportunities are limitless. You can create anything within matters of seconds because of technology, because of the sheer amount of population here, and then just being surrounded by like-minded individuals. This is why Asia nurtures and cultivates that entrepreneurial drive. And if you have that innately in you already, you can really let that flourish and unleash the potential of that here. This is such a unique time in China because most people, they've seen changes within the same generation. International retailers are setting up their first flagships here. Professional services firms are setting their regional and Asia headquarters in Shanghai as well. And this is all just in the last 10 years. Being able to pack up a bag, show up, land, and be able to have opportunities that I wouldn't have anywhere else. When Shanghai is just bubbling up, I think it's definitely a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and I can't wait to see where Shanghai is going to go in the future.